Street Talk! Yeah!
Welcome to Street Talk. I am your host, Jason, and this is for Sunday, December the 7th. Gonna keep the NFL train rolling. Arizona Cardinals hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. Well, is this a boring game or what? Snorefest 2014. I figured, let's go off the board. I know the popular 4 o'clock game is probably going to be the Seattle-Philly game. But I just wanted to see if maybe one of these off-the-radar games could maybe stir up a little value. I don't know. Kansas City, minus 1 point favorite. Arizona, minus 1 point favorite. It depends on where you look. That line's sort of been bounced back and forth all week. It's not really going to come off either one of those sides. It's not like it's going to steam up to 3 or anything, because neither of these teams really can get any sort of traction. They're both coming off 2 straight losses. Kansas City 2 weeks ago to a terrible Raiders team. They did lose to Denver the following week, is a little bit more understandable, but it was at home and it was at night, so they were actually favored by a point in the game, and they ended up getting beaten pretty handily. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ball, Arizona losing to Atlanta pretty handily. Now that Drew Stanton has started a few games since Carson Palmer's been out, 3 touchdowns, 5 interceptions, only completing 60% of his passes. So really having trouble getting their offense started. What's kept them in these games? Well, their defense. It's 6th versus the rush, which is great because Kansas City has the 7th best rushing offense. So again, strength versus strength, another situation of that. They're 27th versus the pass. Well, Kansas City's offense is 31st with the pass. So weakness versus weakness. Special teams could come into play here if Patrick Peterson plays. Can he get a punt return? Maybe flip some field position? We'll see how it goes. Larry Fitzgerald expected to play, still not 100% sure, but Andre Ellington has already been ruled out for this game. So for rushing the ball, Arizona's going to have to really have a mediocre 3-headed running back between Stephon Taylor, Marion Grice, and the infamous Robert Hughes. So probably not going to be able to get much going on the ground. Can't really be getting much going through the air. They do have downtown John Brown. Maybe he can catch a long bomb or so. I really think this is a great bet for the under if you guys are into placing wagers on Sunday afternoons, making a little money. I think this game's going to be first team to 6 points wins the game. I don't think really either offense is going to be able to get much, especially with strengths going against strengths. So I'm going to reluctantly, because they're at home, take the Cardinals for the green. Obviously, this is not a game you're going to risk any sort of streak on. But if maybe the Philly game you get locked out, you want to take Seattle, maybe Philly, whatever, this is another possibility. Again, with Fitzgerald coming back, maybe it'll be just enough boost to sort of settle Drew Stanton down, help him decrease some of those interceptions and turnovers, and have Arizona sort of methodically move the ball down the field, get some points, and let their defense do the rest. So for me, Arizona for the timid green. Hope you guys enjoy it. We'll see you next time on Street Talk.